What's up, everybody? This is Comics Villain. Welcome again to another episode of Indie Spotlight. Today we'll be talking about Galactic Rodents of Mayhem, Volume 1. Currently funding. It is a sci-fi space opera inspired by the always awesome Saturday morning cartoons of the 90s. Always my favorite thing to hear. It's by Gilbert Deltres. He has 3 campaigns going from West Palm Beach, US. So far has made an impressive $4,774 by 115 backers. Now, while that is all well and good, the fixed goal is about 15,000. So it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit, but I'm sure these guys can get to it. So there's about 32 days left, plenty of time to bump that number up. Let's see what we have as far as the perks. $25 gets you the 110-page graphic novel of Galactic Rodents of Mayhem. So you get the physical copy. 38 people have claimed this so far. It's estimated to ship by April 2020. 2020 seems like it's going to be a good year. A lot of good comics will come out by then for indies. All right, now let's see this one. Grom, G-R-O-M, Digital Edition, Galactic Rodents of Mayhem. For $15, you'll get the digital copy. Simple enough. Still April. Maybe we'll get this sooner. I don't know. You know, sometimes they do things a little differently. Sometimes they'll release the digital first. Other times they wait for the physical to come out, which makes sense because those backers usually pay a little more. So you might expect to get that first. But either way, honestly, either way. So for $40, you get the collector's edition. It looks like they have an MP3. So you get the physical, digital. You get a Lisa pinup poster, or Mona Lisa pinup poster. Interesting. Oh, there it is. It's right there in the background. So you can kind of check that out. I'm curious who drew that. And the MP3 theme song. I hope when I actually do my own book, my own comic, I hope that I can get music for that. That would be awesome. If I did have music, I would probably, I don't know, would I release that on here? You know, that is a first for me as far as seeing these indie, comic, Indiegogo campaigns for comics. I've not seen anyone release a music track or MP3 as part of one of the perks. So very interesting. $55 for this one gets you 2 printed books, digital edition, as well as the poster and the MP3 song. So we got a few more here. The headshot pack. Oh, you're getting quite a bit with this. Look, there's Lair. All right, let's check this out. Physical copy, digital copy, pinup poster, theme song, Lair physical copy, and Pistolera physical copy. 8 of 20. 8 out of 20 people have gotten that one. So if you're looking for that one, you definitely want to pick it up sooner than later. Looks like this one you're getting a Galactic Rodents t-shirt. So let's check it out. Physical copy, digital. This is the premium edition, by the way, for 90 bucks. Mona Lisa pinup, theme song, and the t-shirt. You know, one thing I'm very curious about is I kind of want there to be a track record on Indiegogo. I don't know if that works. I don't know if that would work. But it would be nice to have something like a track record for comic books to show people have gotten them. Like stats on that would be lovely. I don't know if anyone has anything like that because there's a lot of he said, she said, when it comes to how a campaign had gone, when it comes to the funding and the release of the product, shipping and everything. You hear a lot of things. Sometimes it's only like maybe 5 or 6 people that had an issue and everyone else had a great time. But then you hear a lot about it from those individual people, which isn't to, rule out what they say or dismiss it. But, it's good to understand the perspective of the entirety of the campaign. It's very good to understand that. Okay, so let's take a look. $140. Grom Team Edition. So be part of a team of... I'm sorry, let me start that over. Be part of Team Grom. T-shirt and hat included. So that's what you're getting with this one. T-shirt and hat. That doesn't look too bad. Looks very good. Let's go further. This one is the Grom Anthro Cameo. Your anthropomorphic creation makes a cameo in Grom, plus a black and white sketch of your creation hand-drawn by Grom artist Sebastian Navas. Alright, so I think that's who's doing the pinup as well. I don't want to say that for sure, but as far as I can tell, it's the only name that I've seen so far, so that would probably make the most sense. Finally, exclusive edition comes with random Grom original hand-inked art page signed by the creators Gilly Deltrez and Sebastian Navas. 1 out of 10 have been claimed. Let's see if we can get all of these taken care of, because that will add quite a bit of money to this campaign. Alright, now that we've done that, we're going to be checking out the overview. Not too lengthy. Quite a few pictures, if you noticed. So let's take a look. Yeah, man, look at that. Like very little written. That's not bad. All right, Galactic Rodents of Mayhem, or Grom, is an off-the-rails edge of your seat, deep space sci-fi adventure featuring your soon-to-be favorite capybara bounty hunters. Oh, that's right, they're capybaras. After a hefty 100 million bounty is suddenly put on their heads, Bash, Ripple, and Mona Lisa embark on a deadly cat-and-mouse game of survival that pits them against the menacing Dark Raider. Awesome story and art jam-packed into a colored 104-page graphic novel. Seems we're higher than that now. Gilly Deltrez and Sebastian Navas from Lair are back. Help #Grom happen. Galactic Rodents of Mayhem Volume 1. Over 104 pages. Get in on the ground floor of this new comic book franchise. We're not saying it's the next Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but you never know. Well, it's true. Tag along with Bash, Ripple, and Mona Lisa on their latest thrill ride. Yet these cappies don't play. They're for real. I don't know. I just see the head and see the body. It's like almost, I won't say Gears of War, but it's like, jeez, look at this. Got a little energy blade or something on the left side. Huge gun on the right. The lady in the background's got like a punk style haircut. But it's still just capybaras. And like, so there, it looks like the name of their company is Headshot Comics. Cool imagery, cool text. I like the art of the book itself. I like the style. It's very random. I wonder what led to the making of this. Gosh, man, look at all that. Grom making comic process from inks to colors, then letters. I wonder who's lettering this. You'd almost imagine it's Eric Weathers, but, you know, not always. It's like 10% of the books on Indiegogo are probably without Eric. Eric is almost a part of everything, which is very great news to hear always. But no, I haven't seen his name, so he's probably not doing this one. It's just that hair. The hair is very interesting. It's like a punk look. Whoa. Okay, I really like what they're doing. Because you don't get to see a lot of this kind of stuff. The artwork, very nice. Sniper Viper. Meet our capybara cast. There's Bash. There's Mona Lisa. They have different file numbers. They'll tell you their species. You would imagine that they would add a little more than just capybara, like capybara humanoid or something. But either way, because if you're gonna look at a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I mean they're not. They're usually just labeled as turtles. So okay, that makes sense. So bounty hunter, combat specialist, hacker extraordinaire is Mona Lisa. Ripple, very interesting looking character and name, Is a Digiblade or Digital Blade Fighter Pilot. Yes, digital. I like that. I have something I'm working on with my comic that's very similar to that idea. A digital blade. Very, very, very interesting. Burning Rose, also known as Rosie. So their ship. Oh, wow, look at that. They have a rating. It says teen and then Grom at the bottom. Furry mayhem, intense situations of peril, sci-fi, action, violence, animated blood and gore. All right. Our available rewards: the digital deluxe, the printed book, the collector edition. So this is everything we've already seen. They're just putting it down here for us to kind of just check out. Stretch goals available only after funding. So they got to hit this first. Starts at 15K. So the stretch goal is 16K. This first one looks like a couple of what do you call that? Well, the pouches, right? They have bookmarks at 17K, sticker set at 18K, guest pinup print at 11 by for an 11 by 17, and then 20K. Who knows? Second stretch goal, if they get to it. Could you imagine 50,000? I can see that happening. Help us bring these capybaras to life. I have to always pause. I have to pause when I say capybara. I don't know why. I have successfully crowdfunded. Because you know what? I don't even know what else I would say. Capybara. It's not like I'm going to say it wrong, but I always pause when I see capybara. I have successfully crowdfunded numerous comic book, graphic novel campaigns before, at times even jointly. And I have fully delivered on each campaign. If there are any issues, I update, inform, compensate accordingly. Please understand that if the campaign meets its goal, you will 100% receive your rewards. We are in this together. Back with confidence. I can understand that, these things don't always play out exactly as the creator would like. Say something gets sent out, shipped out, and it doesn't reach the person that was asking for it. Assuming that everything went according to plan, initially, you did everything you were supposed to correctly, and you sent it out, and it was just the mailman's issue, post office issue. Someone stole it, who knows? And that person didn't get it. You only print out so many of these. You will do some extra, sure, but there are times when even that's not enough. So, from my understanding, it's rough on the creator. It really is. If you can get enough funding for things, great. But a lot of times, the people that make these campaigns, they do not make a lot of money off of it. It depends. I mean, if you're making if you're making six figures, only so much of that will actually get to your pocket. That's just how that is. There are some people that are almost up to $1 million, very close to at least, just on their own. But I think there's only one or two people that are getting close to that right now. I think it's Ethan Van Sciver and oh man, I can't believe I forgot his name. Oh man, Earthworm Jim creator. Oh geez, he's gonna hate me on that. It's been such a while since I've heard his name. In any case, you guys know what I'm talking about. Having a brain fart right now. So that's what that is. When you make enough money, sure, you'll be able to do a good job. But it's tough on the guys that make low five figures, and they're probably not able to make. Well, maybe that depends. I guess that always depends, because maybe you're able to do better with that. Who knows? Anyway, looks like we reached the end of this. Oh, actually, let me go back down. Did it show who the letterer was? It is Davison Mains. All right, so that's our letterer. Tiago Barca is the colorist. Sebastian Navas from there as the artist. You also have Gilbert Deltrez, the writer, that did Under the Flesh, Lair, and Pistolera. I love that. I love that they had a... Here, let me go back up to this. That they had one that had their previous books. They had a perk up here that was for... that was including their previous books. I think that's great. More people should do that. And, you know, we have seen a few campaigns, but it's also cool to see that there's, like, 2 completely different stories here. Sometimes you see it with the other campaigns, it's just, like one of the other previous books. But, yes, that's a good option. All right, guys. Well, that's, that's kind of it for this episode of Indie Spotlight. Please support our indie creators. Let's help build universes and help grow careers. This is another edition for Gilbert Deltrez, and it looks pretty awesome. The art looks fantastic. The story looks rather interesting, very fun. So, if you guys haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. If you already have subscribed, please share out the video. I really do appreciate it. It will help me get a little closer to that goal of mine. Yes, like, share, comment what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.